In today's lesson, we are going to convert quadratic equations from standard form to vertex form. So to recall, the standard form of a quadratic equation is in the form of y is equal to ax squared plus bx plus c. And the vertex form is y is equal to a times the quantity of x minus h squared plus k. Let's take the example of y is equal to x squared plus 16x plus 71. So the first thing that we are going to do is to use the rule or the step that we do in completing the square of a quadratic equation. First, we're going to rewrite x squared plus 16x. Take half of 16 and square it, plus 8 squared plus 71, and then minus 8 squared. Why do you have to put a minus 8 squared here? It's because we don't have to change the meaning of the equation. Positive 8 squared minus 8 squared is actually 0. So technically, we do not change the equation. It's just that we need to make this equation into a vertex form. From here, we can start factoring out this trinomial. The factored form of an x squared is x. Copy the operation of the middle term or the sign of the middle term, which is positive, and then get the base of your third term, which is 8, and then square the entire quantity, plus 71 minus 8 squared, which is 64. Now let's combine the like terms, and these are the constants, 71 minus 64. So we have y is equal to x plus 8 raised to 2. 71 minus 64, that's actually is 7. So this is now in the form of a vertex format, which is y is equal to a times x minus h squared plus k. Our next example is y is equal to x squared plus 4x. Again, we are going to take half of 4, and that is 2. We're going to add 2, square it, and then minus 2, and then square it. Again, we need to do this so that we are not going to change the meaning of the equation. The equation will still be x squared plus 4x. And for us to be able to get to this format, we need to add and minus 2 squared. So technically, it's just a 0. Okay, next, let's proceed by factoring this out. So we have y is equal to x, the factor of x squared. Copy the sign of the middle term, which is plus or positive, and then write the base of your third term, 2, and then square the entire quantity minus 4, because 2 squared is equal to 4. And this is now our vertex form of our given equation, y is equal to x squared plus 4x. Our last example is 6x squared plus 12x plus y plus 13 is equal to 0. We need to express this in a standard form, and that should be y is equal to negative 6x squared minus 12x minus 13. So we are going to use the rules or the steps in completing the square, because x squared has a numerical coefficient of negative 6. We're going to divide by negative 6. Then we get x squared plus 2x plus 13 over 6. It's a fraction, I know. Okay, next we are going to write x squared plus 2x and get half of 2. What is 1/2 of 2? and that is a 1. We're going to add it here, 1, square it, plus our fraction 13 over 6 minus 1 squared. And then we are going to factor this out. So we have x, copy the sign of the middle term, which is positive, and then the base of the third, which is 1, square it, and then combine this constant. So we will have plus 6 divided by 6 is a 1, times 13, we have 13, minus 6 divided by 1, because 1 squared has an imaginary 1 here, that's a 6, times 1, because 1 squared is just 1, then that is a 6. Okay, let's continue here. So that is equal to x plus 1 squared plus 13 minus 6 is equal to 7 over 6. We're not done yet. What we're going to do here as the last step is to multiply negative 6. We need to multiply negative 6 here. Okay, I'm going to use a different color. We're going to multiply it here so that we can go back to the original meaning of the equation. So now we have y is equal to, since we are multiplying negative 6 to this term, then we have negative 6 times x plus 1 squared plus 7 over 6 times negative 6. Okay, and the rule of multiplying fractions and whole number, then we will have negative 6 times x plus 1 squared. Since this is a positive and this is a negative, our sign here will be negative, and 6, you can cancel it out, and then we will get a 7 here. So our answer is y is equal to negative 6 times the quantity of x plus 1 squared minus 7. This is now our vertex form of the given 6x squared plus 12x plus y plus 13 is equal to 0. I hope you learned. Please let me know if you have any questions, or drop a comment down below if you have any questions for me to answer. Thank you so much.